Hi again, Kevin Gallagher, and I would like to welcome you to the MPC Daily Tip, where I'll be sharing with you bite-sized, bright ideas to enable you to take control of your business and your life. I find it interesting when I'm working with a business owner that if the subject of repeat business or the number of visits that a customer makes is ever brought up, that the lack of meaningful information is really quite alarming. And when owners notice that customers are leaving, if I ask the question, well, why are they leaving? Normally the response would be something like a below the line excuse of, well, it's not our fault, or it's a market thing. Now, a few years back, a study was carried out to find out the real reasons why people take their custom elsewhere. And what they discovered was 1% of customers leave, sadly, because they've died. 3% move or they relocate, 5% switch their allegiance to or encouraged to buy from a friend, 9% are enticed away by one of your competitors. And I always think it's worthwhile keeping this in front of your mind so you don't get complacent. Your competitors are always courting your customers. 14% is down to product or price. The product or the service has dipped in quality, or they've been enticed away by a cheaper price. Now, this is probably the number one reason business owners think that customers leave the business, but as you can see, it's just 14%. 86% of people are enticed away for other reasons other than price. Now, this is the biggie, and it's in red for a reason. 68% of customers leave because of perceived indifference. Something just wasn't right. They felt that the business didn't care about them anymore. Now, that could be down to something as simple as a miscommunication. We just didn't keep in touch with them. Or for instance, thinking about my old world, the world of restaurants, we could have a particular team working for us that a customer could get familiar with and enjoy being served by. But as the team changed, the customer could get the feeling that their experience wasn't quite the same. Now, this is perceived indifference, and if I wasn't on the lookout for this type of thing, I would just be letting customers slip through my fingers. So sometimes it's just that something's changed, and the customer has a different perception of that than the business owner. So here's something you can do that's really, really powerful to help you overcome this problem, and that is to survey your customers on a regular basis. Ask them, how are we doing? How can we serve you better? And if a customer has left you, ask them, why did they leave you? Quite often the customer may use the price excuse. That's their go-to answer, but you need to get underneath that, isolate it. So if we can sort that problem out for you, we can sort that price problem out for you, are you saying you come back and be a regular customer again? When you ask that type of question, what may happen is that something else will be flushed out from under the woodwork. The reason it's powerful to ask the question by doing a survey is that once you know what the problem is or the issue is, you can do something about it. You can't do anything with your assumptions. So question for you, what are you doing now to track the frequency with which customers buy from you? On average, how many purchases do they make a year? Now, I realise that there are people out there, and maybe builders, who are going to say, Kev, I only get to build a house once for a customer. Well, all right, so your transaction rate's 1. But there are businesses out there, we coach hairdressers, and they could have a customer that's coming back every 3 or 4 weeks. The challenge is that if you're not tracking this information, you won't notice the 68% who are leaving you because of perceived indifference, and you will end up doing reactionary marketing and having a great deal of stress. I haven't found a business yet that doesn't have customers leave because of perceived indifference. Every business has a customer attrition rate. What assumptions are you making about why customers are leaving you? And it's really powerful to understand why they're leaving. So that's today's tip. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and fellow entrepreneurs. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button for new videos every single day. Thanks again. I will see you in the next video. Now go out there and make it a cracking day.